often a disconnect gets carried forward along the womb line, disconnecting women generation upon generation from their bodies, their hearts, the wombs, feminine and the greater mother energy in the collective, in the world, and also a disconnection from their power. Welcome to the Embodied Woman podcast with me, Rebecca Wilson. An embodied experiential space for you to drop deep into the wealth of wisdom within your being and activate a fuller, richer you. I am a feminine awakener, thought leader, embodied business doula, sacred business midwife, healer, and all-round medicine woman. I am here to guide women deeper into their essence and power, to activate their life force, awaken pleasure, and support them to live an embodied life. I will help you birth your visions, dreams, creations, desires, and sacred business into the world from an easeful, embodied, and rooted place within. My work supports women to become more available for life, love, relationship, connection, creation, pleasure, and wealth. I will activate you into self-leadership and self-mastery to truly live an embodied and awakened life. Welcome on the journey, my love. Hello, beautiful woman, and welcome back to the Embodied Woman podcast. Today, we are diving deep into the power of awakening your pelvic bowl. This is an integral part of my work and my journey with my own body, and the journey that I've supported thousands of women upon to date through womb yoga, embodiment practices, feminine movement, womb connection, and so much more. So why do we need to awaken our pelvic bowl? The journey of cultivating practices that support us to connect to and awaken our pelvic bowl is a journey of supporting us to move any stuck or stagnant energy and emotions that are often held and stored within this space, within women's bodies. Often, most deeply, those life experiences and emotional imprints get stored and blocked and trapped within our pelvis, hips, and womb spaces. Many women hold these tensions within the pelvis and the hip. Often it's locked and trapped emotions from life, traumas, experiences that have become pushed down and buried very deep within this sacred space within our bodies. An accumulation of emotions that were not able to be processed, worked through, integrated and transformed at the initial time where the wounding, if we will call it that, took place. Many of these emotions get stuck here from an inability to feel them, a lack of feeling safe to feel our emotions, or being in environments, situations, relationship where our feelings and emotions have not felt like they are able to be held, acknowledged, or witnessed, or the external world has asked us in some way to hold them in or suppress them. These emotions often can include rage, fear, anger, grief, abandonment, guilt, shame, and worthlessness. Many women can also carry and store any sexual interactions or traumas that they may have experienced within their pelvis and womb space. Women also can carry birth trauma, womb grief, which stem from experiences such as miscarriages, stillbirths, abortions, challenging births. Many women upon this journey also dive deep into exploring mother wounding, particularly held and stored within the womb space, energetically and emotionally. Often when we carry wounding within this space in our bodies and beings, there is a disconnection from the feminine essence and energy within ourselves and sometimes externally too. A disconnection from our creativity, flow, creative life force, and that gentle ease that is our nature and to be embodied and experienced. We also can carry these woundings when we have been born into family systems or lineages that carry wounding around the feminine or the mother. Often a disconnect gets carried forward along the womb line, disconnecting women generation upon generation from their bodies, their hearts, the wombs, the feminine and the greater mother energy in the collective, in the world, and also a disconnection from their power. As we traverse this journey of reconnecting to and awakening our womb space and pelvic bowl, we become more deeply attuned to the subtle experiences and sensations within this sacred space. The pelvis and womb space are the gravitational center within a woman's body. It is this space within her that she is able to ground and root down deeply into. Often because of the world and conditioning and life experiences, many women find themselves leaving this space and operating more from their mind and their mental attributes. And this isn't to say that living from the mind or having thoughts or ideas or mental clarity is a negative thing. However, without balance, it can be a very exhausting experience for the feminine energy and essence. Women were not designed to live up in their head and from their mind. So as we walk this journey back into our bodies and down through our hearts into our bellies and our wombs, we are guided on this journey of descent to guide our awareness and our attention out of the mental space and down into the sacred land of our body, rooting in our pelvis and womb space. It is from here that we are able to sink back into that natural gravity within. Often experienced is a sense of gravitational pull, a sinking down, or a spiraling within. Cultivating practices that support this in the body, such as embodied movement, feminine yoga practices, womb yoga, embodied meditation, womb meditations, and practices that guide you deeper into your body and can reconnect into that sacred fluid flow of the feminine inside, all guide and support you deeper into unraveling any emotional entanglements, any blocked or frozen or trapped emotions or energies that may have been stored in this sacred place within. The journey is often that of the spiral, and everything can feel like it's unraveling and opening, and that is exactly what it is doing. There is great power in untangling all of the knotted up aspects of ourselves that may live as tightness in the hips, pain in the womb space, the lower back, challenges with your cycles, heavy bleeding, irregular cycles, pain, exhaustion, hormonal issues, endometriosis, PCOS, and so many other physical manifestations that arrive in this space can be born from the discord and disconnect and the entanglement of energetic and emotional imprints that have been stored here. As we awaken our pelvic bowl energy, we begin to navigate emotional and energetic imprints, to move through them and to arrive into an integrated place, grounded, calm, and rooted in our own bodies and beings. This journey of pelvic and womb awakening supports women to continually connect back into their power, heal any congestion within their pelvis, clear blockages within their womb, and create space for a deep and potent feminine awakening. Awakening the pelvic bowl allows and frees up your life force to flow with ease and with gentleness. We explore these practices within the Awakening Woman Retreat. We journey using the physical and guided practices which are aimed at cultivating a profound presence within your pelvic bowl and womb. The practices that I offer are designed to guide and support women to cleanse the dormant and stagnant roots of fears, grief, anger, rage, sadness that may be lingering within your pelvis and womb. As women embark on this journey, they are supported in awakening to their full fluid nature. A deep relaxation arrives in the body as the tensions dissolve and melt away. The Awakening Woman Retreat invites women on this profound journey into their body. It is an exploration and an integration, and it's all here for you. The practices offered are earth-based, nurturing, embodied, and are guiding you always in connection to heart, womb, earth, and the togetherness of the circle of women that gather and join with us. The practices that are offered are comprehensive, as I believe that all women that arrive on retreat with me deserve to learn and gather the knowledge to be able to take the steps on their journey moving forward back into a fully embodied experience of themselves, rooted deeply in new understanding of their body and their energy, so that they are able to continue their journey and their practice of healing and reconnecting with themselves beyond the weekend retreat. Throughout the retreat, you will experience womb yoga, which is a healing yoga which supports the seasons and cycles of a woman's life, balancing hormones and cultivating energy within. Pelvic awakening practices, which are physical and guided practices of visualization to cultivate deep presence within your pelvic bowl. Embodied movement, which is an intuitive movement guided from within, an opportunity to connect to body, breath, sensuality, pleasure, and create space as you free yourself from any tensions and entanglements that have been stored in your body. Womb meditations, which are guided meditations, guiding you and your awareness back into connection with pelvis and womb space. Yoga Nidra, which is known as yogic sleep. This is a practice that brings you deeply into a rested state, an altered state of consciousness where the body and mind are guided on a journey and able to relax and restore. Womb connection. Throughout all of the practices, we are guided by connecting into the womb, setting intentions of healing, connecting to energy and light to support a gentle cleanse of any stagnant energies that you've held in your body and womb space. We have just some final places for this retreat. We will be gathering from the 8th to the 11th of March. If you are feeling the call, and you know that if you are feeling the call and your body is saying yes, that you know on some level that you are holding on to some historical experiences, some pain or trauma or emotions in your womb space, I welcome you to join us on this journey. The link for all of the details will be in the show notes of this episode. This will be the final weekend retreat I have planned for a while. So if this is the calling from your body and your womb, now is the time to join us, my love. I'm sending you deep love, waves of gentleness. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. If you loved this musing and sharing, I would love for you to share this episode far and wide. You can arrive into all of my offerings at rebecca-wilson.com. Links to dive deeper with me are in the episode notes. Remember, my love, you are here to be the fullest, most potent, powerful, embodied version of you. I am here to guide you into that. Hey love, I'm dropping in here to welcome you to join us in our online community membership, The Village. I created this space for women to gather, to return to themselves, to deepen the connection and the relationship with self, whilst held in a community of like-minded women walking the journey and the path of their own awakening.